Hiya, I'm Andy at Canine Boot Camp. Thanks for stopping by. Again, I'm doing another little bit of an intro, just to let you know what kind of things I do. So my other intro, I was saying I was a balance trainer and how balance trainers work. So I do basic to advanced training. So your basic training is your puppy training, your advanced training is like your competition style, scent work, things like that. I do blocks, I do single lessons, but the single lessons are dearer because you're not going to train your dog in an hour or 90 minutes. The blocks of 4, they're my most popular, so a block of 4, and I would book 1 lesson a week at the minimum, depending on what it is. If it's just basic obedience, your block of 4 is fine. If it's aggression, you're looking at between 6 and 10, depending how aggressive, and how it's more about not so much how aggressive your dog is, but how capable of handling it you are. So if, for instance, you've bought a guard breed, then and you're very soft and meek and mild person, that's not a bad thing to you, but it's a bad thing to own that type of dog, because with that type of dog, you need to be firm. And firm doesn't mean start hitting your dog. That is not what anybody that tells you to start hitting your dog or doing anything like that, stay away from. Firm is, for instance, if you tell your dog to sit and he sits, but then 2 seconds later he gets up and walks off, you have to be firm with him. So you've got to be strict with what you say. So you have to effectively get your teacher head on. If you don't teach your dogs, you're going to come a cropper, because dogs, I suppose, they're a bit like people. Like, you meet nice people, lovely people, and they'll do anything for anybody. And you'll always get that one person that will take the mickey out of that person. Oh, that's what dogs are like. They don't do it on purpose. That's just the way they're built. So your basic training is things like that. I'll see if I can give you a demo. Hang on, not great. I'll show you a bit of basic, and then I'll show you a little bit of the more advanced training. So sit. So this is your basic. I'll even include the puppy. Tucker, come. Good boy. Yay! Sit. Beautiful. Good boy. So this is your basic training. And then, again, the puppy probably won't do this because I've not done it enough. Blue down. Free. Good boy. I'm not going to keep him in a sitter down long because it's frosty. So that's your basic training. And then your more advanced training, again, I'll try and do it at distance so you can see Blue. Sit. Today, thank you. So your more advanced training is things like you put your dog in a sit, your dog stays in the sit, and I mean, this is advanced, like I say, and you're able to walk around your dog, you're able to walk away from your dog or anything like that, and your dog has to stay put. He cannot move unless you release him. Free. Good boy. So my next popular one is the boot camp. So between the block of 4 and the boot camp, they're the more popular ones. So the boot camp is where the dog comes to me. He doesn't reside with me. I'm not a board and train, unfortunately. If I could be, I would be. So the dog comes to me for 5 consecutive days. It has to be consecutive days. So if it's basic obedience, all 5 days are an hour. If it's reactivity or aggression, then your first 2 days are 90 minutes that the dog stays with me, and then the second 2 days are 60 minutes, and the 5th day is 60 minutes also, but that's owner training day. So now that's people ask me all the time, is it easy to train a dog or the owner? The answer is all day long, the dog. Because the dogs are not, well, I've never done this before, I've always done XYZ. The owners are, well, no, I've never done that before. I've had dogs for 30 years and I've always done it this way. And that's why you need a trainer, because you're struggling, clearly.